the simplest anabolic nutritious recipe ever. I cannot think of anything that would be simpler and easier than that. Hello, I'm Dr. Sam. This is Dr. Sam's Health Kitchen. By the way, this is my new place, and I will hopefully make quite a few videos about different aspects of cooking and nutrition, specifically in this area in the next several months or couple of years. We'll see, but anyhow, today I would like to focus on one specific recipe, which is the simplest, the easiest recipe I have ever used in my life. And quite frankly, I cannot think of anything that would be easier to cook than that. I hope that you have seen the video of me talking about the chicken, rice and broccoli diet, and I've told you that I've tried a 15-day long diet when I would just use chicken breast and some cruciferous vegetables with some slight deviations, and I promised to make a video about cooking chicken breast. I said that the diet was super boring, but the chicken breast is just amazing. I personally believe it's a superfood for somebody who goes in body transformation, because chicken breast is amazing, it's nutritious, it has all the amino acids that we need in a very nice balanced form. It has, when we use skinless boneless chicken breast, it has minimal amount of calories, around 110 per 100 grams. It has almost no fat, it has no carbs, we can count as 0, and it has decent amount of protein, around 20 grams of protein per 100 grams of chicken breast. So these three are 200 grams each. I get them from the butcher box. I have been working with this company for a while. By the way, this video is not sponsored by butcher box or whoever, and I think it's a nice segue to my disclaimers. First and foremost, as always, I'm a medical doctor, I'm a practicing physician, but nothing I talk about here in my videos should be taken as a medical advice. It's just my opinion, which is again solely mine. It does not necessarily represent the opinions of my regulatory bodies, my colleges, my universities, and so on. I'm not giving medical advice, but I just share my knowledge and passion. Check out my website, by the way, drsamshealth.com. I've got some blogs there for you if you're interested, and some materials in a written form if you are tired of my accent, for example, or just from my mom. Anyhow, returning back to this cooking recipe. So I tried cooking chicken breast for so many years, and I tried cooking it using different recipes. I've been trying like roasting it, usually barbecuing it, making part of a salad, and I just realized at a certain point that the best, the easiest way to cook chicken breast is just to bake it. And I will show him my recipe, which I doubt if I even in general can use the word recipe here, just because you will see what I'm going to do. So in order to cook chicken breast, and by the way, today is a great day for that. I just came from work, quite frankly, I'm exhausted, and I apologize for the lights, sound, likely will be lots of ambient noise here. I'm just like too tired to install the microphone, to play with it and so on, and I assume that my shirt is quite wrinkled and so on. I literally spent the whole day in the hospital, and right now is the perfect time to cook this chicken breast, because again, it's a simple recipe. I'm coming from work, setting it up in 25-30 minutes, I've got a perfect meal. So what you do is you set up your oven for 425 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what I usually do. I would go somewhere between 400 and 450. You take this aluminum foil, not aluminum foil, sorry, aluminum tray. You see, I've been tired, but I'm trying to make this video in one go, to be honest. You take 3 chicken breasts, put them here, not a rocket science, nothing to do, nothing, you don't even have to cut anything. Then you put some spice of your preference. I like to use Montreal chicken spice, which is just perfect. I actually like this spice for steaks, Montreal steak spice, and recently started making this Montreal chicken spice. I don't even add salt. And that's the preparation part. So it took me like a minute, less than a minute to prepare everything. When the oven warms up to sufficient temperature, you put there for like 20-25 minutes, and that is pretty much everything you have to do. You just put some spice, put it in a tray, put it in the oven. 25 minutes later, this stuff is ready. You can use the remainder of this time, not the remainder, you can use this 25 minutes to check my YouTube channel, check my blog, read some books, check your emails, maybe even exercise, go on a treadmill, do something useful with this time, or you can use this time to cook, say broccoli or some side dish, whatever you prefer. But the gist of it is, that's the whole recipe. That's why I am so cautious about using the word recipe. Anyhow, I will stop talking. I will run around the house just doing some stuff, washing some dishes. Likely I will cook the cauliflower, and you can watch me doing this and I'll show you the end result. That's pretty much it. I actually put chicken breast a little bit earlier just to let it warm up, and then it saves me a little bit of time, a couple of minutes when I'm cooking it. But anyhow, I'm going to put it right away. The temperature is 270. It will get to 425 in like 3-4 minutes, and I think I'll set up the timer for, say, 22 minutes. Okay, the water is boiling. I can put the cauliflower in. I actually happen to have some of it already cut since yesterday, and the oven is almost there in terms of temperature. So yeah, that's also a super easy recipe. Just boil some cauliflower as a side dish while cooking the chicken breasts, and we're good. So just to keep you posted, the water is boiling again, which is nice. But anyway, it's getting dark, so we turn on the lights everywhere. It usually takes 8 to 10 minutes to cook cauliflower, which is well within the time frame of cooking the chicken. And I've already set up the timer. I've got 17 minutes left until I can take out chicken. And in around 7 minutes, I'll take out the cauliflower. So it is like a perfect synchronicity here. I will definitely show you the result just in a bit. So the cauliflower is ready. I'm going to turn off the fire, and I'm going to put it on the plate. I actually do not throw away the water, and the reason for that is sometimes I want to cook some extra, either cauliflower or shirataki noodles, and you can reuse the same water so that you don't have to do anything. So that's our fiber, and it already looks nice. I actually use this Parmesan and herbs spice that has like 0 calories, and it's only taste of Parmesan and herbs, no actual Parmesan, no actual herbs. And we're done with this part, and all we have to do is we have to wait until the chicken breast is done, which is in 10 minutes. So the chicken breasts are almost ready. I'm just preparing to take them out. It's like 15 seconds left. I want to take them out and to try them almost immediately. And while this process has been finalized, I actually wanted to say something. Some people might watch this video and think that whatever I'm doing right now is actually very stupid. You know, who doesn't know how to bake a chicken breast? Quite honestly, in my experience, I realized that a lot of people are afraid of cooking. Men and women. They do not know how to approach the oven. They do not know how to operate it. They do not know how to, in general, start this process. But actually, it's very easy, very simple. I just had a very difficult childhood. I literally had to cook for myself for extended periods of time. But I want to show you how this chicken breast look like. They're very nice, obviously. I'm not sure if I will be able to show them. They look a little bit pale. Usually they are a little bit darker. Here they are. The simplest recipe ever. I just don't want anybody to be afraid to start cooking, making themselves an omelette, cook some eggs, which is actually a little bit more difficult than this, or cooking stuff like that. So let me put them on a nice board. and give it another picture and give it a try. So here they are. Here's my fork and knife. I want to show you that they have cooked fully. Hope that you can see the meat is completely white, so it is fully cooked, and maybe you have seen how soft the meat is. Usually the problem with chicken breast is that it's quite dry, but you know, when you just cook it, it's just perfect. Just you have to find some perfect setup for your oven and the chicken breast that you use, but you know, just a perfect mode, the temperature, the timing, and so on. So I'm going to take a little bite. It's pretty hot. Tastes like chicken, eh? So what I do next normally is I put some of it along with the cauliflower or whatever side dish that you have. There is a little bit of grease here. You can also put it on cauliflower, use it as a gravy. And what we have here is a super simple recipe. As I said, just there is nothing simpler than that. And you can do it any day. You don't have to order anything. You don't have to use Uber Eats. You don't have to, freelance or outsource food preparation in your place. You can cook like 20 of these chicken breasts. They are very low in calories. They are very high in protein. It's a very good balanced protein. And here is the meal that I'm going to have. I'm going to have 400 grams of chicken breasts, which is 440 calories, and around 300-400 grams of cauliflower that comes with, I cannot say lots of vitamins, some vitamins, definitely some fiber and some taste. And I'm going to enjoy my meal, and it's super easy thing to do. I usually actually do it slightly differently. I start working out, and closer to the end of my workout, I put stuff into the oven, and then I eat after that, so that I have enough time to do the last couple of sets, take a shower, get out of shower, and cook. I wanted to be presentable, more or less, but anyhow, I'm done with video graphing today, and likely it will take me a night or two to edit this video. I hope you will forgive me my look, my light, my sound, and also the fact that this recipe is so simple that it's hard to call it a recipe. But again, I just want people to be not afraid to cook, not to try things, and having at least 2, 3, 5 recipes that they can use in their everyday life. So with this kind of food, you don't need a protein shake. You can just cook like 10 of them in the same bin, in the same tray, and leave a couple of them for tomorrow. You can make a salad. By the way, check out my video on Dr. Sam's staple salad. You can make a staple salad, which is like minimal amount of calories. There are lots of fiber. Add a little bit of chicken breast, and voila, you got a ready-to-use meal, ready-to-eat meal. Anyhow, I'm done for today. Thank you for watching. Check out my website, drsamshealth.com. Check out my YouTube channel, other videos. Hit the like button, subscribe button, leave comments. Maybe make some suggestions about further recipes. I've got quite a few ideas, but I really wanted to be done and over with this one because I'm quite frankly running out of these chicken breasts, and I just finished making another video, so we're good. Anyhow, we don't have to dwell too much on that. Have a wonderful evening. Make your own meals. Enjoy your life, your nutrition, your transformation. Have any questions? Feel free to ask. And all the very best. Bon appetit.